investments. We're not gonna talk about too much, but I know we're talking about post basketball type stuff.
Yeah.
You got some big stock holdings. What's your favorite ones?
Yeah, I got my biggest holding is Apple. I can't get enough Apple. I feel like that's, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's gonna put it over the top later on.
For sure.
And you've been going with the cryptos. What's your biggest crypto holding?
My biggest holding right now is Ethereum and probably Cardano.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That and then stocks is probably just a bunch of EVs. We got a lot of EV holdings.
You gotta sign up for the OnlyFans to figure out what we investing in.
Yeah, that's for a different episode. Right. For a paid episode.
You can subscribe.
Subscribe now. If y'all want to hear about
subscribe to the OnlyFans coming soon. Hope and damn OnlyFans.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a swish in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it goes. I'm front line every time it's on. 100 proof flow. Run and shoot.
Alright, it's damn recovery day. Got my boy Mikey Hope with me. Childhood friend. He's a member here. High school teammate.
VIP member.
VIP, yep. So, I mean, you can start off by, just talking about your background, where you're from, leading up to coming to Wilson.
So I started off, I'm from Tacoma, Hilltop area. You know what I'm saying, for all my Hilltoppers out there. Started off playing at Gagne Elementary.
Weak.
We went undefeated that year.
Nah.
We won the whole thing. But then I went to Hunt, and we ran the tables there, boys and girls, all 3 years I was there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my Hunt Scotties. Where'd you go again? Stewart? Oh yeah. You guys was trash. Where'd you go again? Mason? Stewart? Oh yeah, you guys were trash.
No, we only lost 2 games.
What? Mason?
We lost to Hunt.
What'd you guys have? You, Torin?
No.
No?
Torin's not my grade.
Oh, right.
Me, X, Marcus,
Okay.
Bro, we got a squad.
You guys was alright. You wasn't messing with us though. Me, Braille, Dom, Petrie. I think did Dante Day? I think we had. Did Dante?
You guys had a squad.
Yeah, we had Squiddy, Silas. That's when Silas was cold. Mookie.
Nah, you got some trash squad.
Yeah. And then I went to Mount T my freshman year. We had a squad there too. And then I transferred to Wilson because I seen how badly they needed me.
No.
So I had to transfer over there. Say today.
We should have won state.
Yeah, for sure. If we'd have played Jackson, I feel like we would have. It would have been guards versus guards.
For sure.
I feel like we would have did that.
For sure. And then after that, signed with Evergreen.
Yep, went to Evergreen my freshman year. You're graduated GUI Deck too, right? So yeah, we locked in on that page too. Then I transferred to North Idaho in Coeur d'Alene. Did a year there, and then I transferred to Adams State in Colorado and finished out there. So I kind of bounced around a lot. What about what do you think about Evergreen though? Because I feel like Evergreen's a funny school.
Nah, for sure, it is a funny school. Just keeping it real. I mean, it's basically when you're there, you gotta focus only on hoop. Right. Like the school part, it's like I took the business class and stuff still, but it's just I don't know. There's some funny stuff out there. Like you might just see someone walking barefoot in the rain.
Right.
Like,
no, my first day of class, I'll walk in. And the teacher said, "Okay, everyone, take your shoes off. Crisscross applesauce." I'm like,
"You did
what?
it? You did it though."
No, I went back and I was like, "I need to change my classes."
So I was there for junior and senior year, and they only had 2, they had the business program, but I took all my business stuff. But other than that, it was like some of my teammates was like, "No, I take this nature class."
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do? Oh, we look at these trees.
No, Tyrell, Rook. Yeah, Tyrell had me take this class, bro. We only had to go to class, I think, like once or twice a week. We was back home just doing whatever, driving up there for basketball practice, and at the end of the quarter, we just had to write like a summary about the stuff we was doing. It was smooth. Then I got to real college, and it was hot. So when I broke my foot my senior year of college, and then like second day I was home after graduating, I re-broke it playing with my little brother at People Center. So I had to take the long route. You know, all the agents I was talking to, it was basically like damaged goods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So I had to take the long route. But ended up signing to a team in Romania, probably like a year and a half. It took me a while. I had to do it all by myself. It was super dope country. And then after that, I signed to the TBL in Turkey. Play 7 games on it, keep swelling up. I come back home, get an MRI, and I tore my meniscus again.
Out of all your injuries, let's say the 2 knee injuries, the broken foot, which one was the hardest one to come back from?
This last one was probably the hardest just because of COVID and not being able to be in the gyms, things like that, not being able to just get right back in the routine of things. You didn't have your fair share of injuries. What do you think your hardest one to come back from was?
I mean, I broke my foot, had knee surgery, tore the ligaments in my ankle, broke my ankle, had my back injury. To tell the truth, like cryo and that type of stuff really has my body feeling fresh. My hips are still a little bit tight, kind of, from my torn adductor though. Basically, doctors telling you can't sprint, doing the explosive jumping, no stretching for the next, 6 to 10 months. That one was probably my hardest one because it's just your core. You know what I'm saying? That was for sure probably my hardest one. And like it doesn't really bother me no more. But my hips, when you go a year without doing something with your hips, you know what I'm saying? The hips are everything. So that's why helping some of the young kids, it's like teach them like, nah, you gotta get these hips loose.
No, yeah, that's real. I wish we'd had something like this when we was younger, man.
Man, for real. That's why I opened it, man. So, Idaho, Colorado, Olympia, Turkey, Romania. What's probably your favorite place you lived?
Probably Romania, because I was just so hyped of like, I'm a pro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just was on a high the whole season. I played well. I led the league in scoring. My teammates were dope. My coach was young and he played ball in America. So he kind of understood me probably more than the average player and their coach could get along. What about you? You played in China?
China's my favorite place to live, for sure, by far. I mean, me and my wife talk about it all the time. We was there for 3.5 months, and I mean, that's somewhere we want to go back to. Like, obviously, we just couldn't go back to because we had a kid and she didn't want to come over there. But that was probably my favorite place we lived. I mean, just the culture, them showing love. Yeah, I mean, I loved it.
That's what I was gonna ask you. How much of a culture shock was it? Because when I first got to Romania, I was like, man, I went to the grocery store and I couldn't find peanut butter and jelly, bro, for like an hour. I'm asking everybody, peanut butter and jelly, where's peanut butter and jelly? You feel me?
My first tour, that was a kind of a culture shock too. But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's like if you're in America and you see LeBron, you treat him, it's like, man, that's LeBron.
Exactly.
When you go over there, like, you're just an American hooper and they think you're LeBron. Like, which I mean, it's dope, but you know what I'm saying? But like that type of stuff is cool. And then actually living there was my first 2 weeks was rough just because like you're by yourself, no one speaks English, you're walking everywhere, you don't know how to talk to no one. But then they flew Tina out and it was cool after that.
Yeah, that's love.
Yeah, for sure.
I got to bring my daughter and her mom out to Romania too. So
yeah, see, that's dope. What was your recovery like high school, college, and pro? Like, did you do anything like besides
high school? Was nothing. High school was put corn on the knees every once in a while. That's it. And then college, at Adams State at least, our coach used to make us take cold tubs. So we do that once or twice a week, and then stem treatment. And then overseas, in Romania, I got like a massage here and there, ice after practice, things like that. But this right here by far is the most recovery I've ever done. And I feel like it's like perfect timing too because we're getting older, injuries are harder to come back from. So it's really been a blessing for me. So
obviously you're a member, you do cryo pretty much every day, and for a sauna pretty much every day, red light sometimes, localized compression sometimes. What's your favorite, like, for at least the way making you feel good?
Yeah, the chamber for sure. It's the hardest though. I'd rather do localized, but I feel really good when I get out of it, especially jumping straight into that sauna, infrared sauna. That's like my little daily routine. My morning schedule is wake up, come up here.
That's what I tell people. Like a lot of people are scared of the cold. Yeah. And it's like, man, it's 3 minutes. You got music. Right. You gonna feel right.
Yeah, the music help. Without the music, it'd be rough.
For sure.
But
you feel right after immediately though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're doing it on an ongoing basis, you feel. Yeah. You feeling fresh.
Good. So, and you can see the results. Like I had a lot of swelling in my knee, and I could see it, over time going down. So that chamber right there is the same chamber that NBA teams have.
Yeah. So like before they put ours in for me, they just left Cleveland to go in for the Cavaliers.
That's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
We got that right here in Tacoma.
No.
Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how.